Hello friends, it's Christy Marcotte. Today I'm sharing some cards I made using two different Paper Rose paper collections. The first one is called Hey Gnomie, and they have a coordinating collection called Hey Gnomie Basics. I know a lot of people really enjoy the gnome theme, and I thought this collection was fun in the patriotic red, white, and blue colors. So I'll just flip through this first collection, the Hey Gnomie. You can get a look at everything that's included. There are 24 sheets of single-sided papers, 2 of each design, and this is A5 size. Paper Rose is located in Australia. They do ship internationally, but you can also purchase their products in the US. I do have links provided in the description box if you are interested in any of the products I show in this video. I love the last 2 sheets with all the sentiment and image cut aparts. So that is everything in the Hey Gnomie paper pack. Now here's the Hey Gnomie Basics. So there's some more tone-on-tone muted designs, and the colors coordinate perfectly with the other collection. So you can stretch those paper pads even further. You could also use the Basics collection for other cards. Since there aren't any images on there, it's just patterns. What I love about the A5 paper size, you can use 1 sheet of paper to create 2 backgrounds for A2 size cards. And all of my cards in this video are American Standard A2 size. So 5.5 inches by 4.25 inches. So let's go ahead and get started with card design number 1. I'm using a card sketch from Mojo Monday. This is number 555. If you are interested in any of the card sketches I show in this video, I do share all of that information on my coordinating blog post. That link is provided in the description box below, or you can simply head over to christymarcotte.com. For most of my cards, I will be using a mix of both paper collections. For this card, I have some tone-on-tone pattern paper for the background. I layered it on some silver mirror cardstock and then again on some dark blue cardstock. I used some of the red pattern paper for that strip on the left, and then decided to use some more of this dark blue cardstock for the narrow strip. I cut out 3 stitched circle die cuts using Paper Rose's Stitched Circle die set. Decided to have one of them out of some red cardstock. I didn't want to add any more pattern papers. I think it would have been too busy. I used the largest circle die cut to feature the fun gnome pattern paper. Now before I adhere that circle die cut, I did add a scrap piece of cardstock behind it, just to keep everything at the same level. Once all the circles are down, I can add the sentiment, and this is one of the cut aparts. It's "You're my favorite Gnomie." I will add some scrap pieces of cardstock to the left-hand side where it goes off of the other layers. Put some liquid adhesive on the back and adhere it to the lower, a little more toward the left. To finish off the card, I'm using Nuvo's Jewel Drops in the steel blue color. It matches beautifully with that blue pattern paper. Put 2 of them in the upper left-hand corner, 3 in the lower right-hand corner, and I did go off screen to tap it gently against my desk since I like to flatten those drops out. So there is my finished card, and I did make 4 using this sketch. Now moving on to card design number 2. This is another sketch from Mojo Monday. It's number 550. I'm using 2 different pattern papers, the one that has the word love all over the background, and then just a thin strip of this little present. There's some bows and hearts on it. I'll layer this piece on some blue cardstock, and I do have some hearts cut out of the back. I was going to add it to this card, but I didn't like how it looked, but I will be using those hearts on another card later on in this video. I cut out a stitch circle die cut from some white shimmer cardstock. I have some small scraps to add to the upper and lower area where it goes off of that present pattern paper. I'll adhere it to the card with some liquid adhesive. And this is where I'll be able to add my images and sentiment. So I have several different cut aparts. I have 1 of the gnomes, 2 of the blue hearts, and the sentiment is "Love you so much." I trim the left side of the sentiment at an angle just for some extra interest. And then I'll adhere it to the lower portion of that circle. The little gnome is going to cover up the right-hand side of that sentiment. Then I'll add the 2 hearts to the left of the gnome, and they'll overlap just slightly. So I know on this sketch it has those 2 large stars, but I'm going to leave those out. Instead, I'll add a couple of banners in the upper left-hand corner. I cut one out of red cardstock and the other out of the same dark blue cardstock. I'll add that scrap little piece just to keep both of those banners at the same level. Then to finish up the card, I'll use some of Paper Rose's shaker mix. This is their clear crystals. I love this mix and I use it all the time. I believe there's 4 different sizes. I tend to use the middle 2 sizes the most. I'll add 2 of the crystals on the banners in the upper left-hand corner. And there is my finished card, and I did make 4 using this sketch. The other 2 cards have the pattern paper reversed, and I left off a sentiment. Since neither of the cards really needed another sentiment, it has the word love repeated all over it already. Now moving on to card design number 3. The card sketch is from OWH. It's number 231. I'm using some blue watercolor looking pattern paper for the background. I have this gray and white triangle pattern for the larger rectangle piece. I layered that on some silver cardstock. One of the pattern papers in the Hey Gnomie collection has all of these little gnomes peeking out of windows. I thought it would be fun to add a strip of that on the left of this card. So that was the reason I selected this sketch. I'll have 3 of those gnomes peeking out. I wasn't able to fit all 4. I layered that piece on some blue cardstock. Before I adhere it in place, I will add a scrap piece of cardstock to the left where it goes off of that gray and white triangle paper. I did have to trim part of the windows down, but it was nice I didn't have to cut off any of the gnomes' hats or bodies. It's almost like they were designed to fit on the A2 size card. So put some liquid adhesive on the back and adhere it to the card, following this sketch fairly closely. I'll put the card front onto a card base, leaving that 1/8 of an inch of the white card base showing. For this sentiment, I'll use another cut apart. This is just hanging with my gnomies. I'll cut the right side at an angle, just trim down the left side a little bit. I'll add some scrap cardstock to the right-hand side and then adhere it between the 2 windows. Again, didn't want to cover up any of the gnomies. And I did get this attached to the left a little too far, so I had to pull it up, add some more liquid adhesive, and try again. Then to finish off the card, I'll bring in those 2 blue hearts that I cut out of the background of the previous card and add it above the sentiment. I'll put a scrap piece of cardstock on the right side of the smaller heart before adhering it. Then I'll bring out the clear crystal mix again. I'll add 1 crystal on each of the hearts, put 2 of them in the upper right-hand corner and 1 below the sentiment. I like to lay them out on my card first, then I can grab my embellishment wand and my liquid adhesive and get them all adhered down. So there is my finished card, and I was able to make 4 using this sketch. I just had a different sentiment for 2 of the cards, since there's only 2 of each sentiment in the paper pack. Now moving on to card design number 4. This sketch is from OWH. It's number 219. I love the pattern paper with all the little envelopes and postcards. Definitely looks like Happy Mail. So I decided to pair that up with the heart paper. Put the strip of heart paper on the bottom, and then I have the Happy Mail paper toward the top, layering this on some blue cardstock. For that thin strip that goes across the card, I'm using some more of that same blue cardstock. I didn't want to bring in any other pattern papers. Before adhering this down, I'm adding another scrap piece of cardstock in that little gap. Did have to cut it down a little bit more. Now I'll add some liquid adhesive to this piece and adhere it in place. And I do have a scallop circle cut out of the background cardstock layer, and I will be using that on this card here in just a moment. First, I'll put my card front onto a card base, leave that 1/8 of an inch of the white card base showing. And most of my cardstock layers are an additional 1/8 of an inch to the measurements listed on the sketch. I have a stitched circle die cut, layered that on a scallop circle die cut. I'll add that scrap piece of cardstock where it's going to go over this narrow blue strip, adhere it in place. Then I have several of the cut aparts. I have 3 different little Happy Mail envelopes. One has little hearts flying out of it. The other is the little postcard, like a bundle of them tied together. And then one is a little letter with the heart on the back for the seal. And for the sentiment, I'm using Hello Friend. I'll add some of the scrap pieces of cardstock to the left of the sentiment where it goes off of those circle layers. Use some liquid adhesive and adhere it to the left of all those images. For the 3 small circles indicated on the sketch, I used one of Paper Rose's flower dies. This is the Alana, or maybe it's Elena, not sure how to pronounce it. But I use the center piece of the flower since it's a perfect circle. Put some liquid adhesive on the back and adhere those to the left. I decided not to add any extra bling this time, keep it nice and flat. So there's my finished card, and I was able to make 6 using this sketch. For the other 4 cards, I used different image and sentiment cut aparts. I really like the variety of sentiments that are included in the paper collection. Now moving on to card design number 5. The card sketch is from MFT, it's number 535. I really like this blue bow paper and thought it would be a fun background for the card. And I didn't want to add in any other color, so this card is going to be blue and white. I brought in some of the blue pattern paper from the Basics pack. For that strip that goes across the card, I'm using some solid blue cardstock. Layer everything on that same solid blue cardstock. For this card, I do have that background layer at a 1/4 of an inch more instead of the 1/8 of an inch. I wanted a wider matted layer. Most of my background pattern paper pieces are 4 inches by 5 1/4 inches. Before I adhere this smaller blue rectangle piece, I will add those scrap pieces of cardstock, and then I'll adhere it using some liquid adhesive. For the smaller rectangle, I used some white shimmer paper, just layered everything on that same blue cardstock. I have one of the sentiment cut aparts, went with Happy Birthday this time, cut a fishtail on the right hand side, and I'll pop it up using some thin foam squares. Remove the release paper and adhere it to the card, so it'll have a little bit of dimension. Now for the image, I decided to use one of Paper Rose's little foliage dies, and I cut it out of some blue iridescent cardstock. This is from Tonic Studios. It's so pretty. And to finish off the card, I'll add just a few of the crystals. Put 3 of them around the image. And there is my finished card. I really like how this one turned out. And I was able to make a total of 4 using this sketch. For the other 2 cards, I used the sentiment Congratulations. Now moving on to card design number 6. So the last card was basically blue and white. This card will be mostly red and white. I have this fun plaid paper for the background, and I'll layer that on some red cardstock. I also cut a thin banner from that same red cardstock, and this will help anchor the heart on the card. So I'll adhere my pattern paper piece first, add my card front to the card base. Next, I'll attach the heart. I used a stitched heart die from Paper Rose, cut it out from some white shimmer cardstock. Then I'll adhere it to the left side of the card using some liquid adhesive. For the images on the card, I have one of the boy gnomes and one of the girl gnomes. They are so sweet together. I'll adhere the boy first and then the girl to the right. And it kind of looks like they're standing on that thin red banner, even though it's tucked behind the heart. For the sentiment, I have "You're so sweet." I'll cut a fishtail on the right side, and then I'll adhere it to the right of the heart. First, add some scrap cardstock, some liquid adhesive on the back, and adhere it in place. And using one of the bow cut-aparts, this is the red bow, I'll add some liquid adhesive to the back and adhere it to the lower right-hand corner of that sentiment. And final finishing touch, I'll add a few more of the clear crystals. Put 2 of them in the upper right-hand corner, 2 in the lower left-hand corner, and then 1 next to the sentiment on the left. So there is my finished card, and I was able to make 4 using this design. For the other 2 cards, I used a different set of the gnomes and the sentiment "Love You." I love all the cute little gnome cut-aparts that are included in this paper collection. And there really are a lot of cut-aparts, including the images and the sentiments. Now here's a quick recap of the 26 cards I made using Paper Rose's Hey Gnomie and their Hey Gnomie Basics paper collection. I will have links provided in the description box if you are interested in either of the collections or any of the products I used in this video. I mostly focused on the 2 paper collections. I didn't use any stamp sets, but I did use several different die sets, but mostly basic dies like the circle and the hearts. This collection was so much fun. I love patriotic colors, no matter what the card theme. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day.